if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this correct. So let's start back at the beginning of time. 2016 was the worst year of my life. It was the worst year of my life, but also like the end of 2016 was kind of good. But the beginning of 2016 sucked ass. And let me tell you why. Well, my grandparents died. And they were the people who raised me. So when they died, I kind of, I got a little depressed. So I did what any other sad 13-year-old girl would do. And I got Twitter. You might be asking, what did you do on Twitter? Well, let me tell you what I did, Miss Sis. I was scrolling on what the frick am I talking about? I was scrolling on my Twitter timeline that I just got, and then I saw it. Jordan Fisher. And I was like, oh my god, he played Seacat on Teen Beach Movie. And then it was about his new music video that was coming out, and I watched it, and then I became obsessed. I fell in love with Jordan Fisher, and then it kind of like drug me out of my depression. I was like, Jordan Fisher this, Jordan Fisher that, Jordan Fisher. I became obsessed with Jordan Fisher. And then back then, it was kind of, I say back then as if it wasn't 5 years ago. Back then, it was kind of hard to look up Jordan Fisher because he wasn't as big as he is now. And so whenever you look up Jordan Fisher on YouTube, you don't get like Jordan Fisher hot, Jordan Fisher this, Jordan Fisher that. You got like Jordan Fisher music video, Jordan Fisher cover, Jordan Fisher that, and it's done. You got like 3 things. And so kind of whack that he's like a big deal now, and it kind of makes me mad because I didn't get like the privileges that you get now with all of the Jordan Fisher stuff. I'm not like obsessed in love with Jordan Fisher now, but like I was back then. My glasses are crooked. Hold on. Your girl was obsessed. Your girl was like, when your girl loves something and your girl is passionate about something, she doesn't let go. So she was, why am I talking to myself in the third person? Or second person? I don't know my persons. On August something, 2016, I fricked up. I ruined all my chances of ever living a normal life without embarrassment. Because my friends still tease me about this. They don't let it go. They call it the pug incident of 2016 because let me tell you what I did. Back then, he had this pug named Sora, and I saw this girl post on there. She said, Jordan Fisher, at Jordan Fisher, I just got a dog for my birthday. And he was like, OMG, I'm so happy for you, da da da. So I was like, I am going to do this. I'm going to be the next big thing. 365. So I said, at Jordan Fisher, I just got a pug, or something like this. And he said, pics or it didn't happen. When I tell you, when I got the notification that Jordan Fisher replied to your tweet, I was sitting in a chair and I was leaning back in it, because I always did this. I sat in the living room and I was watching Disney Channel, and I was like the Disney Channel queen. I thought I was going to be on Radio Disney for some reason. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be Radio Disney's next big thing. I can't sing worth the crap, but I thought it was going to be Radio Disney's next big thing. I thought I was going to be it. And then I was like, oh my god, Radio Disney, da da da. Anyways, I was sitting back in the chair on 2 legs, and my phone went off, and I picked it up and said, Jordan Fisher replied to your tweet. I literally fell backwards, hit my head on the back of the couch. I thought I had a concussion, and I was like, I'm hallucinating. But I read it, and then my body got hot. I got like nervous. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna delete my account. I'm gonna delete my life. Because when I get embarrassed, I get like burning. Yeah, he called me out of my BS, and then you think it's bad that I lied to him. It gets worse. Me being me, and I'm like, I'm going to show him. I went on Google. I typed in pictures of pug puppies. And I scrolled down to like the very, very bottom. The furthest you can get away from the top of the search images you got from what Google gave you. I picked out 2 photos and I posted them and I tagged him in it, and I was like, she's mixed with Chihuahua, but my mom got her for my birthday. Why did I do it? I will never know. But my friends make fun of me for it all the time now. They're like, oh my god, the pug incident of 2016. I will never get a pug in my life, because if I do, I'm never gonna live this down. Jordan, sweetie, I did not in fact get a pug. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry for all the tweets that I tagged you in. talking about how amazing you were. I think that's why I'm like embarrassed for like super stan accounts. Like anytime I read like stan accounts, like super stan accounts, I get like super embarrassed. I think it's because of my trauma. I have PTSD. I gave myself PTSD. Anyways, I lied to my idol. He called me out on it. I tried to cover up my lie with pictures, and then he didn't reply to that. So I think he like was like, this girl. And then on his birthday the following year, so 2017, I sent him like this long ass paragraph on Instagram, and I was like, happy birthday, I know you don't know me, da 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 da. I just want to say happy birthday because I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I didn't tell you happy birthday. I love you so freaking much. Blah, 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 blah. I deleted that, by the way. It's no longer there. You cannot see it. I cannot see it for my own mental health. I was in love with Jordan Fisher for like 3 years, and then he got engaged, and whenever he got engaged, I like ended it. I was like, this relationship is over. You're not faithful. I could deal when you were like dating her. I thought you were gonna break up with her, and then you got engaged, and I was like, sweetie, this is over. Plus I fell in love with someone else. Not in real life. I fell in love with another celebrity. I'm not telling you who, but the pug incident in 2016 is forever traumatized inside of my brain, inside of my heart, inside of my soul. I will never live this down. Thank you for coming to my trauma TED Talk. This is my truth, and I'm so happy you're here for it. Why did I sound like a robot? Anyways, so that's all I wanted to say. I just had to get this off my chest and finally let the world know that I am an idiot, and I was desperate, and I never owned a pug, Jordan Fisher, in my life, and I never will. So that's all I have time for today, folks. See you next year.